different thing, but we want fairness, better health care, better residuals. I literally get 1 cent rigid.
A certain something, yet we need decency, better medical care, better residuals. I, in a real sense, get 1 penny less residuals, industry. They were all white. So it seems like that snare on Tyler Perry's neck isn't going anyplace soon. It appears as though there's a renewed individual consistently with some hot tea, and the spotlight is as of now on Tichina Arnold. She's evidently equipping to spill a few significant mysteries that might actually stop Tyler's renowned lifetime. Now we as a whole know Tyler P. Rory is no little fry in media outlets. He's a stalwart who's fabricated a realm with his unbelievable work. So assuming that Tichina is professing to have the products on him, it must be something darn huge, perhaps more awful than what we definitely realize. The reports are whirling recommending that anything Tasha has at her disposal could be a vocation ender for Tyler. It has individuals thinking about what in the world might he at some point have done that could set off the drop culture and possibly Lee ruined the inheritance. He's endeavored to make sure Tyler Perry isn't somebody who can be effortlessly thrown to the side in the business given his gigantic impact and commitments. Yet, in the event that there's any reality to these new disclosures, it will undoubtedly be no joking matter at any rate. How about we get into everything right? Let me separate the Tichina Arnold circumstance for you. Tichina isn't some newcomer. She's been causing disturbances in Hollywood for a very long time. This gifted dark entertainer has made some meaningful difference with executioner exhibitions in the two films and programs, turning into an easily recognized name. Recall that notorious show Martin Tichina was the stalwart behind the enthusiastic person Pamela James. And we should not fail to remember her spell in Everyone Detests Chris, where she nailed the extreme yet interesting Rochelle Rock. The sitcom got significant props focusing on her acting ability, yet A isn't just about the style and excitement of Hollywood. She's a legend for her ability as well as for her persevering through profession. She won't hesitate to flex her adaptability past acting, and her support for variety and more open doors for dark entertainers in the business is next level. Currently, here's where things get genuine. Tin Arnold's confronting a few difficulties. Even with all her distinction, we're talking being come up short on people. She's not staying silent about it. Possibly it's around here upholding for better medical care, fair residuals, and equivalent therapy for dark entertainers. She's not talking the discussion, she's strolling the walk, effectively pushing for a few serious changes. And think about the thing she's focusing on: the Hollywood business, filthy clothing. Well-known entertainers getting come up short on. Definitely that is the issue. Tichina even dropped the bomb that she got compensated $0 as a leftover. And get this, the paper the remaining was imprinted on costs more than that 1 penny. Now Tyler Perry's squarely in the center of this debate. Recollect Monique a couple of months back. She didn't keep down at the Apollo Theater pursuing Tyler Perry alongside Lee Daniels, and Oprah Winfrey. Allegations were flying about being unjustifiably sidelined from Hollywood. Monique went through north of 10 years getting down on Lee Daniels, Oprah Winfrey, and Tyler Perry, guaranteeing they cooperate to repudiate her for not doing special press for the 2009 film Pressure. The genuine hamburger started off when Oprah and Tyler concluded Monique ought to raise a ruckus around town circuit for the film with next to no check. Monique wasn't having it and straight up said nah, not in that frame of mind. As per Monique, she just got a measly $50K for the entire film, which was scarcely sufficient. Now they believe that her should fly all over the planet advancing the film free of charge, not on Monique's watch, but rather Oprah and Tyler didn't take her refusal well by any means. Rather, they began destroying her standing in the business, turning a story about her being hard to work with. Monique spilled the tea, saying Tyler Perry told her you might need to consider advancing this film, since in such a case that you get selected for an Oscar, your next film is $3 to $5 million, and in the event that you win it, your next film is $6 to $8 million. Monique resembled hold up. I'm a person of color. Where are they paying those compensations? Sibling, she directly uptold Tyler, I can't. I work with the expectation of complimentary. I've done what I should do. I can't go abroad and do this with the expectation of complimentary. They to and fro went on, with Tyler saying he doesn't trust in offering cash free of charge, and Monique discharging back, I don't put stock in working free of charge. So we in total agreement. It's an exemplary instance of conflict and values, and Monique wasn't withdrawing. He happens about his spill. You realize I said, well, listen, you can think of me the check. For me to go abroad, it doesn't really matter to me where the cash comes from, yet I won't do it with the expectation of complimentary. He says, well, I don't have confidence in offering cash with the expectation of complimentary. I said I don't have confidence in working free of charge. So we on a similar piece, she likewise guaranteed Tyler Perry purportedly went above and beyond to screw with her acting gigs. As per Monique, everything went down after she turned down a solicitation to travel to France for the Cannes movie celebration attached to advancing the film valuable. So check it. The film studio at first requested that she stream off to France, yet Monique, with her bustling timetable as a moderator, jokester, and family lady, deferentially declined. They attempted to add to the arrangement by proposing to redesign her lodging, yet she and her significant other stood firm, saying, no, we will invest this energy with our family. When the third call came, and they asked what's it will take to get Monique to France, her significant other straight up asked, is there a number related with it? That is the point at which they dropped the bomb that they could never pay for anybody to do advancements for a film. Monique uncovered she was paid a simple $50,000 for valuable, and there wasn't actually any need to focus on the cash. She joined to do it with her companion. The questioner dove in, recommending she really wanted the cash to take care of her family and take care of bills, and Monique answered, I believe that is what America says. We as a whole say I can't do it with the expectation of complimentary. She made sense of that when the film studio would not pay for her canned appearance. They didn't make a US, however. At that point, the report began flying artistic creation Monique as requesting and troublesome. The situation reduced to a basic solicitation that they comprehended couldn't be met, yet unexpectedly Monique wound up marked, and that is where the show kicked in, and we said we comprehended it. In light of the fact that what individuals didn't know was I was paid $50,000 to do the film valuable. And it truly wasn't about the cash. And I'm not grumbling, since I joined to do it with my companion at a point of reference and pay you to do this. We didn't disapprove of them, okay? Yet that is the point at which the reports came that now Monique is being requesting, and she's being troublesome. Monique's even called out Oprah and Tyler Perry, requesting an expression of remorse that, to the extent that we no is still MIA. Even 50 supported up Monique when this occurred. By 50, he got some information about Monique's scratch off, and Tyler's reaction was like, I never told nobody not to work with her, but rather 50 concealed him with the genuine talk, saying, yet you're Tyler Perry, and you never told anybody to. He was unable to truly make sense of why Monique was out of the game for 13 entire years, in view of something she said, like, no, I never told nobody not to work with her, and I said, but rather, you Tyler Perry, and you never advised anybody to. Individuals are saying that Monique's story is sounding a ton like what Tina was starting up about, in light of the fact that why on earth wouldn't Tyler Perry and his group need to hack up fair compensation for Monique's diligent effort? And on second thoughts, screw with her vocation. Tina, being an industry insider, is evidently giving everything away on how Tyler may be the boss of these trickeries. Now Tyler Perry's no more interesting to the spotlight. He shook the Atlanta theater scene and hit it big with his media series. Yet we should be genuine, his process been no stroll in the park, where it is his inner self could have gotten a bit wild, prompting conflicts even with significant burdens like Oprah in Hollywood. You got to play a couple of sketchy cards to become wildly successful, right? And Tyler Perry appears to realize the drill. Okay, so in the wake of killing it in the cinema world, Tyler Perry advanced toward television with the hit sitcom play The Agony. Yet when it came to scoring a sweet partnership bargain and a side project named Meet the Browns, things got muddled by cutoff time. Perry let go to 4 SAS requesting association contracts, working up dramatization. In the business, it was anything but a decent look. I feel like I was insulted, like we were utilized. Author Terry Earthy Color Jackson told Cutoff Time we were adequate to make more than 100 episodes, yet presently, with regards to receiving the rewards of the show being partnered and having other side projects from it, he chooses to let us go, except if we acknowledge a horrendous proposition. Kelly Griffin, the head writer for Place of Agony, said she wasn't going down easily. Well, I might want to see something good emerge from this for us on the off chance that this battle assists future